Yo, what's good, Naruto gang? Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting into episodes 46 and 47. Man, last episode, dude, Naruto just going ham. Awesome to just see him get a clear dub, man. Like, I think Kiba was a good opponent for him. Somebody who is strong, has unique powers and whatnot, but also is somebody kind of around his level. Challenged him in good ways, but we got to see our boy overcome it, man. Let's go and recap the character rating since we're kind of already talking about this. But obviously MVP was given to Naruto, kind of just around those same points I just said. We gave the best moment to the Naruto barrage, epic moment, that down kick, pop, 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 pop. So sick, man. Also really funny that he copied it from Sasuke and Rock Lee. He just had to join the goats, dude. And then for the funniest moment, of course, I mean, it can't be a funny moment than Naruto farting in Kiba's face. got him the edge in this one-on-one, man. Too funny. But yeah, we got a few more fights here. I think 2 or 3 more. I've kind of lost track of all the different applicants and which ones need to fight still, but I think there's still the Hinata siblings. I'm assuming that they'll probably fight. They've kind of been building that up. Rock Lee and Gaara. I think that might be it. Maybe it's just those 4. So maybe we'll get those matchups in the way I just said it. That'd be sick, dude. But yeah, before we get into this, if y'all are new here or you're not subscribed and you want to follow on for more, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We also have a Patreon now. So check out the link in the description. We're going to be 4 weeks ahead there. So if y'all can't wait or you want to see uncut reactions or just, have a, more of a integrated way to interact with the community, I'll be there responding to messages, all that good shit. So go ahead and check it out. Do your boy a favor, check it out. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get in this one. Damn, that ointment though. What the heck? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's probably the nine-tailed fox still. You fought hard, Kiba. You fought hard. You too. I miss Choji and the sound guy. 砂の野郎と当たった時はすぐ危険しろ。それからもう一人、ネジと当たった時も同じだ。すぐ危険しろ。ボロボロにされるぞ。では次の試合を発表します。Alright, let's see it. Okay, so it's the siblings. Man, they've been keeping this shrouded in mystery. What's their beef, man? What's their beef? I think it's kind of safe to assume that. I guess they could have been cousins or something, but... Okay. Samran? Hinata-san 本家に当たる人で、ネジはその流れを組む分家の人間です。つまり親戚同士の戦いってことね。Okay. はい。宗家と分家の間には昔からいろいろあったらしく、今はあまり仲の良い間柄ではありません。Okay, that makes sense. なんで？僕も詳しくは知りません。ただ、内葉や日向など名門と呼ばれる古い忍びの家には一族特有の技や能力があります。その技を伝えていくために、日向家では掟を定めているらしいんですが、
宗家に有利な掟が多いそうで。
Little biased, creating some resentment.
分家の間にいろいろあったらしいです。
じゃあ因縁対決ってやつだ。
お、始まるぞ。
では試合を始めてください。
試合をやり合う前に一つ日向様に忠告しておく。危険しろ。あなたに忍びは向いていない。
It's interesting how he calls her Lady Hinata.
葛藤を避け、他人の考えに合わせることに抵抗がない。そして自分に自信がない。いつも劣等感を感じている。だから下人のままでいいと思っていた。しかし中任試験は3人でなければ登録できない。同じチームの騎馬たちの誘いを断れずにこの試験をいやいや受験しているのが事実だ。
違うよ。私はただそんな自分を変えたくて自分から。
ひなた。
さて、花火。
ひなたはこれから私の下につきます。ですが、本当によろしいのですか？ひなたは日向家の後継者のはず。下人としての仕事は常に死がついて回ります。
好きにせい。5つ下の花火にすら劣る出来損ないなど、この日向にはいらぬわ。
Jeez, dude. Cutthroat, man.
話はそれだけか。ならばされ。邪魔だ。
はい。
Too much pride.
ひなたは自分なりに自分を変えようと。
ひなた様、あなたはやっぱり宗家のアマちゃんだ。人は決して変わることなどできない。
Disagree. Strongly disagree.
その性格も力も変わりはしない。
Yeah, Naruto's getting pissed, dude.
人は変わりようがないからこそ差が生まれ、エリートや落ちこぼれなどといった表現が生まれる。誰でも顔や頭、能力や体型、性格の良し悪しで価値を判断し、判断される変えようのない要素。人はその中で分相応に苦しみ、そして生きる。
Yeah, I'm sure the elite would like to have that description of people. It's interesting that he has this perspective though, because he's on the branch family.
だからわかる。あなたは強がっている。本心では今すぐこの場から逃げ出したいと考えている。
違う。私は本当に。白眼。
内派一族も元をたどれば日向一族にその源流があると言われている。白眼ってのは日向家の受け継いできた血系限界の一つで、車輪眼に似た同日だ。しかし洞察眼の能力だけなら車輪眼をもしのぐ代物だ。
Yeah, so they can like see their feelings or thoughts a bit more, not just like the techniques like Sharingan can. Damn, looks scary, man. Staring into your soul. Into the depths of her soul, basically.
俺の目はごまかせない。あなたは今、俺のプレッシャーに対し視線を左上に泳がせたこのサインは過去の体験を思い出している。あなたの辛い過去だ。そして視線はその後すぐに右下に動いた。このサインは肉体的精神的な苦痛をイメージしている。つまり、昔の自分をイメージし、これまでの経験からこの試合の結果を想像した。負けるという想像をね。
Dude. This is the kind of shit that Naruto hates, man.
あの前に腕を構えるというその行為。俺との間に
This guy's so cocky.
距離を取りたいという心の表れだ。 これ以上自分の本心に踏み込まれたくないと訴えている仕草。さらに唇に触れたのも心の動揺を表す自己親密行動の一つだ。それは緊張感や不安を和らげようと行う防衛本能を示す。
I might have a new least favorite character with Neji, bro. Fuck this guy.
自分を変えるなんて絶対にできない。
Thank you, Naruto.
人のこと勝手に決めつけんなバカなやつやってやれひなた
You tell her, Naruto. And him.
ひなたちょっとは言い返せってばよ見てるこっちが腹立つぞ
Naruto is probably all of us.
ナルト君
うるさいやつだ。
ナルト君ありがとう
Yeah, let's go.
目つきが変わった。危険しないんだな。
私は俺は逃げねえぞもう
She's already changing. You know, as we speak, she's changing, making everything Neji said completely wrong.
ネジ兄さん勝負です
あれは。いいだろう。
やはり同じヒューガ流構えもネジそっくりだ。
ヒューガ流
木の葉で最も強い体術流派。
Ooh, the strongest.
おそらく木の葉の下人で最も強い男は僕のチーム内にいると。それがあのヒューガネジです。
Sounds like we're in for a treat. God, their eyes look so fucking cool, dude. Let's go, dude. Ooh. So close.
浅いってばよ
いえかすっただけで聞きます。
どういうこと
ヒューガには代々伝わる得意体術があるのだ。私やリーが得意とする体術、敵に骨折や外傷といったつまり外面的損傷を与える攻撃主体の戦い方を剛剣というのに対し、
Okay.
ヒューガは敵の体内のチャクラの流れる経絡系にダメージを与え、内臓、つまり内面
Destroys. Dude, that's fucking savage. Gentle fist.
ま
Damn,
内
dude,
臓
that's
だけは変え
crazy.
ようがないからな。どんな頑強なやつでも食らったら致命傷もんだ。
No wonder it's so strong, man. That's insane.
私だって
Come on, Hinata.
いいぞひなた経絡系を攻撃だなんて何者なのあの人たちあのさ経絡系って何なのまた出たおバカさんの質問が
僕が説明します。経絡系とは血液を流す血管のように全身に広がっているチャクラを体の隅々まで行き渡らせる管の束のようなものです。
なんだチャクラの通り道みたいなもんか
はい、それに経絡系は体内のチャクラを練り込む内臓と密接に絡み合ってます。
Interesting.
内臓にもダメージを受けてしまうんです。
お前詳しいな
So cool.
なんだ仮にも先輩に向かって
You can tell Rock Lee does not like being behind him.
先生 でもなんでそんなことができるの？だって経絡系なんて言ったって目には見えないし。
Well, they have the Byakugan or whatever.
どうやって攻撃すんのよ？
いや、あの二人の目、白眼にはそれが見えてるのよ。そして銃剣の攻撃は普通の攻撃と少し違う。自分のチャクラを手のチャクラケスから放出して相手の体内にねじ込み、敵の経絡系に直接ダメージを与える。
やったのか。
Ah. This fucking show, guys.
やはりこの程度か。宗家の力は。
なんでだってばよ。日向の攻撃だって完璧に入ったのに。まだ。
なんてやつだ。
Even Kakashi's kind of shook.
ほうほう。さすが日向家始まって以来の天才と呼ばれるだけのことはある。
そうだ。俺の目はもはや天血を見切る。
どういうことだってばよ。
経絡形状にはチャクラケスと言われる361個のツボがある。針の穴ほどの大きさだけどな。
Dude, this is so cool. I love all the expositions about the chakra.
このツボを正確につくと相手のチャクラの流れを止めたり増幅させたり思いのままにコントロールできるとされている。説明ついでに教えといてやる。天血はな、はっきり言って俺の車輪眼でも見切れない。
日向様、これが変えようのない力の差だ。エリートと落ちこぼれを分ける差だ。これが変えようのない現実。逃げたくないと言った時点で
Pretty cynical view, man.
後悔することになっていたんだ。今あなたは絶望しているはずだ。これが最後通告だ。危険しろ。
私はまっすぐ自分の言葉は日向負けない。俺は逃げねえぞ。私もそれが人道だから。
Adopting that philosophy from Naruto, having his own way of the ninja, unique to him.
日向ってばあんなにすごいやつだったなんて。
君によく似てます。
そういえば
Yeah.
いつもあんたを見てたもんね。
That's probably why she likes Naruto a lot, because she can relate to him, but also probably loves how outspoken he is compared to her.
おい。
Ah, dude. It affecting the organs is fucking brutal.
ネジの天血を突く攻撃は日向のチャクラの流れを完全に止めてしまった。つまり相手の体にチャクラを流し込む銃剣の攻撃はもうできないということだ。この勝負、見えたな。しかしまあこれほどの奴がいたとは。はっきり言ってうちのサスケでも。
Ooh, wow. Really?
おそらくこの試験ネジが勝ち残る。あの子程度では無理か。
Yeah, what's Gar think of him? I want to see Gar versus Neji. That'd be insane.
日向殺されないよね。まさかなんかさ、あの人の強さって反則って感じよね。強すぎマジで。日向頑張れ。ナルト君、
また目に力が戻った。
私はずっと見てきた。 年間もずっとあなたを見てきた。なんでかな。
次、渦巻きナルト。
And flashbacks to episode. Is this episode 1? Yeah, I think so. Sexy Jutsu?
なんでかわからないけど。
Naruto's such a savage, bro. Challenging everyone there. Oh man, that was too funny.
バカ。一瞬にして周り敵だらけにしやがって。
Yeah, she likes that about him. She respects how outspoken he is.
だんだん勇気が湧いてくる。
Yeah.
私でも頑張ればでき
That's
そう
the
な気がしてくる。
important thing, is to have courage. It doesn't really matter how you feel or your state is, but if you can have courage and move forward, you can gain that confidence. He's getting agitated.
諦め癖がついていたあなたがいつからか変わろうとし始めていた。死に物狂いで修行してきたのは私が一番よく知ってる。
Damn, hitting until she bleeds, bro.
でもいつも任務で失敗ばかり。本番に弱くて落ち込みやすくて。けど今日の日向は違う。あの子のあんな目は初めて見る。
She's evolving, man.
今まではずっと私が見てるだけだった。でも今やっと私はナルト君。
That did not look good, man.
「あなたもわからない人だ。最初からあなたの攻撃など聞いていない。終わりだ。
日向、もういい。試合は負けたけどあなたは昔とは違う。よくやったよ。
She's gonna stand back up, isn't she?
そんな自分を変えたくて自分から。
心臓を狙ったネジの決定だな。かわいそうだがもう立てない。
これ以上の試合は不可能とみなし。
止めるな。
止めるなってばよ。ちょっとナルト、何言ってんのよバカ。もう限界よ。気絶してんのよ。え
She's gotta do this for herself, man. She obviously knows she can't win this fight anymore, but it's more about her changing than anything. Let's freaking go! She's a freaking beast, dude! I'm hype. I got goosebumps right now, too. Let's go, dude.
なぜ立ってくる。無理をすれば本当に死ぬぞ。
やっと私を見てくれる。憧れの人の目の前で。
なぜ。
かっこ悪いところは見せられないもの。
Love it, man.
あなたは生まれながらにヒューガ宗家という宿命を背負った。力のない自分を呪い攻め続けた。けれど
I want to see her just slap the shit out of him as he's saying that she can't change.
それは違うわ、ネジ兄さん。だって私には見えるもの。私なんかよりずっとあなたは苦しんでいる。宗家と分家という運命の中で迷い苦しんでいるのはあなたの方。
Interesting. Very interesting.
もう試合は終了です。まずい。
Dang, all three. Dude, Kakashi and guys. Oh, and. Oh my god, all three of them.
宗家とのことで揉めるなと私と熱い約束をしたはずだ。
なんで他の常人たちまで出しゃばる。宗家は特別扱いか。
ひなたひなたひなたひなたさん。ひなた大丈夫か。おいナルト君。私少しは
A little bit. You changed a ton.
おい、そこの落ちこぼれ。お前に2つほど忠告しておく。
Unsolicited advice.
などやめろ。そしてもう一つ。所詮落ちこぼれは落ちこぼれだ。
This fucking guy.
変われなどしない。
試してみるか。
Damn. Oh, no way.
ナルト君の気持ちは痛いほどわかります。しかし勝負はちゃんとした試合で行うべきです。
This is insane, man.
努力の力で打ち負かす。本戦が楽しみじゃないですか。
Sure would, dude.
彼の相手は僕かもしれませんが。
He's got to throw his bit in there, though.
分かったってばよ。
これでいいですね、ガイ先生。
お前ってやつはナイスだぞ。
God damn it, dude. Did her heart stop, bro?
まずい、進出サイドを起こしている。殺すつもりだったのか。
俺を睨む暇があったら彼女を見た方がいいですよ。
イヨハン、何してる。早く。
すいません。
Bro, she fucking dies.
このままでは10分と持たない。緊急治療室に運んだ。急げ。
Dude.
ひなた。私のそれが人道だから。約束するってばよ。
Oh man, you know when Naruto was making a pact with blood, it's gonna happen. Oath of pain.
絶対勝つ。
God, so fucking epic, man. Holy shit. This just set up so much shit, like so many like future fights, dude. Like, I cannot freaking wait. All right, yo, let's get in the review section for these episodes. Man, we got a whole bunch. Not only a ton of character development, but also a ton of lore and information about another family line and even connections to the Uchiha clan. Lots to unpack here. Let's start with Hinata and Neji and kind of their relationship. So I guess they both come from the same family bloodline, which is the Hyuga clan. But they're not really directly siblings. I guess they describe it as that Hinata's from the main branch of the family or the main head of the family line, and I guess there was some kind of split off at some point where there's a separate branch of the family that are descendants of the Hyuga clan, but you know, they must have had some kind of split off, whether that's married into another bloodline or, something happened that I'm sure we'll probably get information on at some point. But either way, the point of this is that the families, although they're together and they have, they share blood, they kind of have some kind of hierarchy to it. And it seems like the Branch family is below the main household. And the reason for a lot of their, I guess, bitterness or some conflict between each other is because the main head of the family, I guess, has made rules around how their, secrets of their secret techniques and whatnot are communicated within their bloodline. And so I'm assuming there's probably some gatekeeping going on to certain techniques, and obviously the Branch family is probably getting boned to a degree here. But we see this, reflected in Neji and Hinata's relationship. Neji obviously has a lot of bitterness to Hinata, even though he calls her Lady Hinata. You can tell how much he kind of really resents her as a person. But we see throughout their dialogue and their fight in this episode that it's really more of a projection from Neji than him actually necessarily hating Hinata. There's this whole theme in this episode around Neji's perspective on kind of being born into the place you are in the world, right? There's the elites and then there's the failures. And he labels Hinata as a failure. He judges her because of her failure to line up to what a shinobi should be and probably what the head of the Hyuga clan should be, right? He calls her too kind, she's too compassionate, has too much empathy, is too open to other people's perspectives, which honestly, those are all very valuable assets to have, but they can make, making more cutthroat decisions or maybe being in the shinobi world a little bit tougher, but that doesn't mean you can't be a shinobi, at least from my perspective. And so Neji has this whole philosophy that you kind of are the way you are, how you're born, your personality, your strengths, your weaknesses. You don't really ever change. Nobody has the capability to change. You're born into the spot you are in the world. And I think this is probably more of a reflection of how he is bitter about being born into the Branch family and yet being so talented. And probably if I had to guess, I bet he believes that he should be the heir to the Hyuga clan. But because he's born in this Branch family, he probably doesn't have the path to get to that point. So he feels like he's just been born into it and it is what it is, right? So I'm imagining that's where it's coming from. It might not be that, but I could totally see that being the case. And that's why he kind of has this cynical outlook. And, I think most people would agree. I mean, there's always this debate of nature versus nurture, but I think most people agree that there's an element of both, right? And I think Neji's perspective is very, very one-minded in it, right? He's probably taken off his own experience. But it's clear to see already in this show, but in real life too, that people change a lot throughout their lives. In fact, I believe people change throughout their whole lives. We're all influenced by our surroundings, our environment, the people around us. And we see that showcase in Naruto a lot. We see that in Naruto's character and how much effort and discipline he puts into his work and kind of bringing out his potential. But we also see that right in these episodes with how Naruto has impacted Hinata, right? Directly in this fight, him speaking to her to not give up, to fight back to this guy, to not call the fight off. So many times he calls out, and that gives Hinata a sense of courage, right? To face her fears, her self-esteem issues. It gives her the confidence and the courage to move past that, right? To keep moving forward and to change parts of herself, right? And, we see that throughout Naruto a lot. I think it's a heavy theme that we all have the control to, or the free will to change who we are. It might not be easy. It might be very difficult. And we might need to rely on the support of others, Naruto in this case, to give us the courage to do it, but we definitely can. And I think that's a big gap in Neji's philosophy, right? He while he's kind of analyzing her with his Byakugan, he talks about her body language a lot, right? Her looking up left, bottom right, her kind of touching her lip. Those to me are all like kind of reptilian natural ways that we kind of deal with responses to emotional or dangerous situations. We kind of go in that fight or flight state, right? But your thoughts and feelings aren't who you are. They don't represent who you are, right? You know, you can have intrusive negative thoughts, evil thoughts, whatever, right? Like, or you could have intrusive great thoughts, or you know, good thoughts, right? We kind of label our thoughts and feelings as good or bad, but in reality, thoughts and feelings are just part of you know, our reality as an individual, but that doesn't mean that's who you are. At the end of the day, we all have free will to act on our thoughts and feelings. You know, somebody who commits murder versus the other person who doesn't commit murder, they probably could have similar thoughts and feelings. One might be dealing with more than the other, but at the end of the day, one chooses to do it and one doesn't, right? Now, that doesn't mean that your thoughts and feelings don't impact your behavior at all. Of course they do, but no matter what, we always have the free will to change and act upon, or not act upon, you know, what we feel and what we think. And I think that having people around you to build your self-confidence or to encourage you, like Naruto is doing, helps you face those negative feelings you might have and to build up your self-esteem in this case. So I really love the whole theme around this. I thought this episode was super interesting, the way they had this dialogue between Neji and Hinata, kind of representing those two different mindsets for them and their character types, and having Naruto influence Hinata a lot here. I think the fight between Hinata and Neji also kind of reharps on this point about power coming from those who are precious to you, right? Like she says, you know, having Naruto see her for the first time and for real, like she doesn't want to miss this opportunity. You know, you can see how much she values Naruto as a person, and it gives her the strength because someone who she admires is watching her. And I think that kind of relates back to Haku's point about protecting those who are precious to you, really brings out your true power, and I think that came out here a lot. Let's also just talk about Naruto's impact on her over the years. You know, she's always looked to him for I guess, you know, how I interpret it is some kind of inspiration. You know, I think she admires Naruto because you know, because he's kind of labeled as a failure a lot as well, right? And he has every reason to be insecure and to have low self-esteem. But Naruto has such a great knack for trusting his own word, trusting his own actions, and being his own self still, right? He's not going to let the judgments of others deem who he is, who he will be. And I think that's probably why Hinata admires him so much, and why Naruto seeing her in this fight and him advocating for her and sticking up for her inspired her so much to be so strong in this fight. Let's talk a little bit more about some lore we got though, because you know, one of the interesting parts of this is just the Hyuga clan in general. I guess they're one of the oldest clans from the Hidden Leaf Village. You know, they kind of compare them to the Uchiha clan a lot in this. In these episodes here. In fact, they say that it's theorized that the Uchiha clan kind of, or their Sharingan ability kind of stems from the Hyuga clan's Kekkei here with the Byakugan. Now, there's some differences. I guess the Byakugan is like way more visual, or you can kind of go deeper into your analysis of it. For example, seeing the chakra pathways, the chakra channels and whatnot, the chakra points. Very, very strong, but Sharingan has some differences to it, and I guess I'm assuming they probably have some strengths and weaknesses between the two. They're not exactly the same, but the Byakugan allows the Hyuga clan to use the Gentle Fist ability, which I guess is one of the strongest taijutsu types there is, because it doesn't really attack you physically, it attacks you through your chakra channels, but internally it attacks your organs. So it does attack you in some physical ways. It kind of results in physical pain, but it's internal, kind of at the source, going directly to a mortal wound potentially. And we see that happen to Hinata here, where her heart really takes a lot of the blunt of the blow from these attacks. But very interesting, obviously a very strong ability. I thought it was interesting watching Gaara kind of observe this and him kind of getting like a little riled up. I'm wondering if there's ways to counter this. It seems a little OP in my opinion, but I'm sure it'll probably get grounded as we go along here. All right, let's go ahead and get into character ratings for this episode. All right, for MVP and best moment, I'm gonna give it to Hinata. I mean, you can't give anyone else MVP this episode. I did think about giving Naruto one of the best moments when like he initially called out to Hinata to fight back, to, you know, argue back against Neji. But I gotta give it to Hinata when she stands up that final time. You know, Naruto tells the judge to wait, and her just standing up, you know, I think it's an act of defiance and of self-will for herself. You know, it's a huge thing. And even though she lost the fight, I feel like this is a moment where she really consolidated her change. You know, her master was saying that she changed before this moment, she didn't need to stand, but I think that she needed to prove it to herself even further. So I think she gets the best moment as well. She deserves it. And then for the funniest moment, not a ton of funny moments, but it's always easy to give it to Guy and Rock Lee. I'll give it to Guy on this one because I've given to the Rock Lee in their interactions before, but just them going back and forth with their, dude, they're so ridiculous. I don't even know how to describe it. They're like flamboyant or some shit. It's so funny. All right, y'all. Hope you all enjoyed this one. This was a couple of great episodes in my opinion. Really good writing, really good character development. Praying that Hinata pulls through. I'd be a little surprised if they killed her off at this point. I think that her character has grown enough to keep her around. So hoping, fingers crossed, she survives this one. But yeah, hope you all have a really good rest of your day and a really good week. If you're interested, check out the Patreon in the description below if y'all want any early access or any of that good stuff. But either way, I appreciate y'all being here to watch the Naruto with me. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.